the establishment of this, Public Policy Center, the ISAC Public Policy Center, what do you hope to achieve as far as, the gaps that you've identified in the research between policy making and policy implementation, and the kind of collaboration you'll seek between the academia, between the private sector, and other stakeholders?
So there are 3 or 4 areas that the Institute has identified as priority areas. The agri-economy, employment, regulations, public finance. All of which are key aspects as India transitions from a $3.5 trillion economy to becoming a $5 trillion economy. Public policy at the end of the day examines the relationship between society and government. And it's not enough that we make India a $5 trillion economy, but we get the relationship right. So as they research, develop data, develop frameworks, we're hopeful that the thinking that they bring into the discussion, into the discourse, will help transition our economy, not just from in terms of numbers, but in terms of a successful economy where per capita incomes are going up, where we have inclusive growth, and where the regulations are equitable, and public finance and issues related to fiscal economics is all is all studied and well thought out.
Well, these are the larger objectives, but as you start out in the near term, any identifiable action points you could take us through?
Yeah. So the first thing is that we now have a major in public policy at the undergraduate level, and students are signing up for that. So that is one. The second point is we've started research in a certain set of subjects which Prachi will talk about. And the third thing is that we are having convenings on specific matters, all of which is to raise awareness and to provoke discussion on matters that are important in the public policy framework. So we'll start seeing some early leads in all of these matters.
All right. And finally, if I were to ask you the longer term, sort of achievements you hope to make with this Public Policy Institute, you're talking about a $5 trillion economy. The government is talking about a $10 trillion economy in the next few years. What is the role you think this center is going to play in India achieving its economic aspirations?
If you look at the university landscape in India, about 130 universities teach public administration. About 29 of them have got courses in public policy. But we don't have institutes of the type of the Kennedy School or the Woodrow Wilson Institute, etc. So Ashoka is perhaps the best private sector university in India today. They have the opportunity to create what would perhaps be the finest school for public policy in India. And they've got a founding director who's cut her teeth in this space. So we have the opportunity and the partnership to perhaps create India's finest public policy institute, where it can have research, it can have some practice, and it can have some teaching.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV18 on all the social media platforms.